everyone? Welcome to the SD Podcast brought to you by Kicker Labs. If this is your first time here, please make sure you give us a like, give us a follow, and hit the bell icon at the Kicker Labs YouTube. So like that you get the notification exactly when we go live. We usually go live Thursdays, 7 p.m. And if you are already familiar with this platform, you know we're going to be talking Padres, we're going to be talking local sports, and shit, maybe just sports in general and a couple other little community things out here. But my name is Victor V, joined by my brother and co-host Smoke Dog.
Oh.
That's right. And man, we're just gonna jump straight to. I know everybody's feeling some type of way about the Padres right now, but hey, bro, they're on the road, and I mean, last I checked, they swept the Pirates. So, what is everybody tripping on?
You know, it's that it literally is that American League that's got our number this season. We can handle the National League, which is a good sign. But yeah, the Yankees were the Yankees. We did get our asses whipped on Thursday. That wasn't fun. Tuesday, and then Wednesday, the extra innings. That was tough. What are you gonna do at that point? But no, we fought them hard. We know what team they are. They know what team we are. I think it's kind of shady that they hit. Toddy got hit and Merrill got hit. This
whole entire road trip.
Bull malarkey, dude. But I do like to see Merrill back in the lineup. Go Padres. Go Merrill. I think he was 2 for 4 with a double and an RBI when he came back that first game. Could be wrong. But, yeah, dude.
Yeah, the kid's on fire, dude. I mean, he didn't play on Monday, which that's the game that they actually won against the Yankees. And like you said, seeing Merrill get hit just the other night, luckily it wasn't nothing major. It was in the inside of the forearm, but he looked like he was hurting. But I mean, he's barely coming back from an injury. You don't want to see that type of stuff on the field. And with Toddy, that was brutal, man. That was brutal. The way that thing just ricocheted off his arm and then just started swelling all of a sudden. Gnarly. Luckily, nothing major, nothing bad happened to both those players. They're still in the lineup. They're still out there trying their hardest to bring W's. And it definitely showed against Pittsburgh over the weekend. That series was tight, dude. I didn't think they were gonna sweep the way they did, and they went on a nice little winning streak. What was it, like 6 games straight?
6 in a row. Right after I shaved, they forgot how to lose. I liked it.
Yeah, so I can't complain, dude. Yeah, those 2 games against the Yankees suck.
They were close, though, and we could have won either one of them.
They were both close. The one that really slipped away was definitely Tuesday because the Yankees just put up 10 runs in 1 inning. It was very deflating. Like everybody just felt the game just slip away.
That hurts. That does hurt. But at the end of the day, Padre fans, it's only 1 loss, no matter how much it's by. I think it hurts less when you put it in those perspectives. You could say the same thing about that extra innings game. We could have had that one. Didn't our guy steal third base?
Dude, didn't freaking Dylan Cease go almost a whole entire game with a no-hitter until Bellinger just got it out the park?
Yep. So I'm sure some of you fans jinxed that. Everybody heard Mud talking about someone throwing a no-hitter, but he was talking and referring to the pitcher in the bullpen who was up next for the Yankees. But still, you don't bring that up. So we can call that an announcer curse or whatever. But what I do like, I like how much tenacity our coach has, man. I didn't realize this was Fernando Tatis's first ejection of a game ever. That's
first in his career.
I guess that's surprising considering the bad rep that everybody gives him. He's still a good player, but the way that our coach reacted, dude, how do you feel? I loved it.
I thought it was great, dude, because it was bullshit. Not gonna lie, man. Most of those pitches were really out the zone. I get it. The catcher's doing his job. He's framing it. And obviously the blue is falling for it, but damn well they were out the zone, and which is crazy to me because they were just talking about how they reshaped the strike zone because it used to be a 2-inch gap or difference. I don't really know the exact terms, but they shrunk it down so like that it's only like 3/4 of an inch to an inch. So if you modified the strike zone, but you're still giving those type of calls, like, well, what the hell's going on, MLB? Regulate. Tell these fools something because that was trash. Even some of the pitches against Bogarts were horrible, dude.
So, and I'm thinking, I just had this thought when you were going on that rant. You know, instead of having like the players challenge, because it's automatically going to be, you know, called whatever the robot says it is, strike or ball. What if there's a delayed beep in the umpire's ear? He makes the call, but then he hears if it's a strike or a ball, like in his ear. You know, like a beep for a strike, like it was in the zone or whatever. Kind of like if you don't know the call, wait a little bit, then you'll know if it's a strike or not. Wait a little bit, you don't hear nothing, you can call a ball. Well, that'd be cool, you know, because you really don't want to jeopardize the umpires' jobs too, because they have their own credibility they gotta hold up to.
Yeah, 100%. And I mean, they're not going to really implement the robo umps until next season.
You mean the challenge or the actual robotic umps?
No, they're going to have the robotic umps, which is part of the challenge system. Not so much that the blue is going to not be behind the plate anymore, but it's just another tool to like ensure that the accuracy of the balls and strikes is a little bit better than what we're seeing out there right now in the current game.
Yeah, I like the human error still. It's part of the game. You know, I do like it. But when it gets to that point where it almost seems vindictive. You know, it's like, bro, you know that's low, bro. You're not going to call out on anybody else. Why are you calling on Tatis? Do you have something against him? And then he says something to you because you did make a bad call, and you're going to throw him out immediately?
Dude,
I've heard other people get into his face, and he didn't do anything. And also, there's a rivalry between our coach and that umpire that goes back from last year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard all about it on the internet. And, you know, talking about the internet, man, it still remains undefeated because it's probably bullshit, but it was funny. I came across this meme or this comment, whatever. I still read it, but it said that Tatis, because you saw it, dude. He went up to the ump. He was all silent, kind of leaning to
You're
his
not
ear,
invited to my birthday party.
Yeah, he's not invited to the birthday party. It's like, you're out of here. That shit was hilarious.
Dude, did you finally see the John Boy lip reading of it?
No. I love those, but I haven't gotten a chance to get around to it.
Dude, yeah, it was good. He had to rush it, but no, it was really cool, man. I think it came out, so definitely watch that. Shout out John Boy, man. You're so funny. We love what you do with baseball and all sports. It's really cool. But no, yeah, it was really funny. So I guess he asked, "Did he throw you out? Did you just throw him out? You want to fucking go?" It's just, you gotta watch it. It's the best. It's really cool. But yeah, I think that was uncalled for. I'm super happy that our coach definitely had our players back. I'm sorry, Toddy. For the first throw out, you didn't deserve it in my book. You know, if you're gonna get a first one, make it count. I mean, I can count on more than one hand how many times Manny's been thrown out and it's been glorious.
Yeah, and just like you said, just Mike Schill being out there, having the guys' back, and if you remember right, like they were losing that game, and as soon as both Toddy and Schill were ejected, these fools just got fired up, bro, and somehow found a way to turn it around. Who was it? I think it was Arias, Manny, Bogey, all of them guys just came in clutch. And
that pop fly. Who is their pitcher? Because he's probably part of the Padres too. That pop fly that he got in the way of.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah. I did see that. It just like landed in between like three guys.
Yeah, he was the best player on our team in that inning. I'll tell you what, that's crazy. But nah, I mean that was really cool. I'm glad they came back and whooped our ass that bad because I'm sure that stung just like Game 5 or Game 4 of the NLDS or whatever. Because when they missed that easy play at first base, that changed the whole game.
That was the actual World Series. I know it feels like it was an NLDS game because the Yankees didn't show up. Yeah. But no, it was the World Series, dude. And it was Game 5 when they basically lost it all. I mean, everybody remembers that Aaron Judge drop, which he also dropped another ball in this Padres series. I'm not overly surprised in the Yankees. Yeah, they're a challenging team, but guess what? The Padres are also a goddamn pretty good challenging team, and it showed. These guys, they got all the tools. They just didn't click this time around.
Hey, you know, next time we'll see him is probably gonna be in the playoffs on the West Coast, or in the World Series. So I can't wait to see you again, New York. But other than that, moving on to the next series we got, the Los Angeles Angels. Don't really have a problem with them. You know, they're coming to town. How do you feel about them? It's always good to see Mike Trout. Is he playing or is he injured?
I think he's still injured, dude.
Fuck, dude.
Dude's always injured. Just
like him and Ohtani were the only highlight when the Angels came to town.
Yeah, like honestly, I don't really know too much about the Angels. I know they were like in a little hot streak at the beginning of the season. Now they've kind of cooled off and are back to like the Angels way. Um, don't have nothing positive or negative to say. All I know is that the Padres better come back home and go to work. But before that, go to Colorado and do some more goddamn work because we need as many W's as we can get. Who cares about first place?
How many
Just
fucking-
earn and maintain second place because these Yankees, I mean not the Yankees, these Giants, they're right behind us, bro.
How many damn times we got to play the Rockies before we get to fucking get our hands on the Dodgers? This is ridiculous. MLB, you got to do something about that. That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, we'll discuss a little bit more about the upcoming series in this episode, but for now we're gonna roll down to everybody on the YouTube. So shout out to the YouTube, shout out to Instagram,
YouTube. Hey, shout out Insta.
and shout out to everybody tuning in. I don't know if you guys been keeping up with the NBA playoffs, but it's been getting down, dude. Last we spoke, we were talking about the Clippers. Clippers are no longer in the playoffs. They got booted by Denver, another Colorado team, which was crazy because they forced a game 7, dude. Didn't go in their favor because the last game was played in Mile High, dude. And you know that elevation is gonna get to you.
No matter what stadium arena you're at, yeah.
So the Clippers just it wasn't their time, dude. I mean, Kawhi he did the best he could. Sad because you know he was the missing piece that they've been looking for the last couple of seasons where they've been making the playoffs, but it just didn't work out. Who else got kicked off?
Lakers are out of it.
Yeah, they've been out.
If you want to look at your phone real quick, I know that Golden State Warriors and the Timberwolves are playing right now.
Yeah, they're actually playing right now,
and
dude.
also the Hurricane and the Capitals in hockey are playing right now. They're the two playoff
yeah.
games going on.
And
Hockey's
NHL's starting to get nice and tight, dude. It's
Dude.
almost there for the Stanley Cup.
So as far as I know, the next few games for basketball is right now Golden State Warriors in Minnesota. Tomorrow it's the Cavaliers and Pacers, and then also tomorrow it's OKC versus the Denver Nuggets. So, dude, obviously the NBA playoffs is closing up too.
Yeah, the Nuggets are looking pretty fucking impressive, dude. OKC, they're gonna put up a fight just like the Clippers did, but man, I'm digging the Nuggets and the way they play, dude, and just them being so comfortable at home, it's a tool in their favor because not that many teams are gonna be able to stand playing out there, dude. The one series right now in this new round that I've been hearing a lot of talk about is New York versus Boston, dude.
What, Nets versus Clippers?
No. It's the Knicks or Knickerdockers.
Knickerbockers.
I think it's a Docker. I don't know. Weird ass name.
And what does that even mean? Is that like shoes? Like what is that anyway?
Versus the Celtics.
Okay.
Yeah. Crazy thing is the Celtics on both these last two games, they've had the lead most of the time. Somehow they've been fumbling and losing to the Knicks, dude.
Uh-oh.
So the Knicks are up right now.
Number.
The Knicks are up right now on the 2 games to 0. And right now for the Warriors, I think the Warriors have the lead by 1 game because, again, this new round of playoff games just started, just like OKC and Denver is about to start their first game of the series.
Tomorrow, yeah.
But from what I heard is that, at least right now for Golden State, they're missing Steph Curry, and I think he might be out indefinitely because I think he got like a groin injury or something like that.
Ooh.
And talking about Golden State right now, they are losing 55-62 in the third quarter. So
how much time's left?
in the third quarter, a little under 7 minutes.
All right, well, don't tune in because we'll give you the update. We're going to be on for at least 7 minutes. You know that. Give me some updates on the Hurricane versus Capitals. They're going on right now, too. And hockey right now, the playoffs are going on. And so tomorrow is also, actually tonight at 6:30 is the Oilers and the Golden Knights as well.
Okay, so that hockey game is actually completely finished. We got a final score of Hurricanes 1, Capitals 3. So this series is now tied 1-1.
Ooh, that's going to be a nasty one, dude. Hurricane and Capital. I think they take a day off, so that'll be a Saturday game. Oilers and Golden Knights, they're actually on right now. How's that game going?
You know what? Let me check, dude, because the Golden Knights, they've been pretty damn interesting to watch the last couple of seasons, dude. Like they were a brand new expansion team, got the Stanley Cup, and they just haven't lost it. Yeah, man, they still have a good edge in that whole entire squad. All right, so
Looking good. Speaking about that, while he's looking that up, I think there's an official new hockey team in the NHL.
two.
Two. One is the Oregon
I don't know if it's Oregon, dude. I just know they're called the Mammoths.
Mammoths. Yeah.
Yeah, I
think
forget where
it's
they hold it from. And then there's
Oregon.
also it looks like a saber-toothed tiger, but I can't remember the whole fucking name.
Anyway, so yeah, two official hockey teams, man. So Ohio Mammoths, maybe. Anyway, congratulations to both those teams. We'll do better research on that a little later. But what's going on right now with this hockey game?
Okay, so for the Golden Knights and the Oilers, it's still the first period, and
Ugh,
it's
no one likes
0-1. Vegas is winning.
Ooh, so the Knights are coming to play. Okay.
Yeah, and they're actually up. Or wait, never mind. The Oilers are up in the series 1-0. So, hey, if the Knights turn it around, it's gonna be as good as the other one.
Yeah, it'll be as good as the other one. You're damn right. Well, hey,
Yeah.
it's playoff sports. It's always fun. NBA, NHL, if you're a fan, watch it. Speaking about fun sports, this weekend was filled with boxing. I believe boxing is back. I've heard that statement over many weekends, many great events, but this whole weekend it felt more serious. Did you get a chance to watch any of those events?
Oh, absolutely, dude. I'm glad that you brought it up because I was itching to start talking a little bit of boxing, man. I love boxing. It's one of the best sports all around. Very, very intense, tough sport, dude. Especially as a one-on-one combat sport. It really reminds me of baseball, dude. You just don't know what could happen in any given moment. Okay, so we're gonna start off with Friday with the famous influencer
Madison Square Garden,
Ryan
the
Garcia.
ring, Ryan Garcia.
pulling up with a Batmobile. That was tight. It would have been nicer if you got the W, but it was tight. And it looks like he got spooked, bro. He got dropped in the second round, and I mean, not gonna lie, dude. The champion, he did his job, bro. He was out there. He was mobbing him. He was, like I was telling you off camera, he was applying the pressure, and Ryan just didn't have anything, bro. And it sucks because I feel like he's talented. He's a quick fighter, but he's just been so overblown up. He's never shown anything. He's got championship aspirations, but no championship type of talent. So I don't know, man. Just dedicate yourself to either being an influencer or maybe do boxing fights like the what is it? The Logan brothers, or no, what the fuck is the last
Paul
name?
brothers, Logan Paul and Jake Paul.
It is Paul. Okay, cool. I couldn't remember the last name, but yeah, them fucking guys. Fight those guys, dude.
Yeah, they're pretty good though. They look tough. I mean, when you take steroids, it's not hard when you have a bunch of money. You could do everything under the sun. But honestly, I think Ryan Garcia just needs a new coach, a new manager, a new trainer. Get into a more competitive spirit because you're right. He looks lackadaisiac. He looks like he's just guiding through based on his name. It's like you're not gonna win fights with likes. You're gonna win fights with your fist. And if you have a better coach and a better corner, you'll be a better boxer.
Yeah, he's not a well-rounded boxer, dude, and I don't know if any coach could like really change that. I think it just really starts with him. He hasn't really stepped it up. All he really tries to do is just give you that quick left hook.
And
But
it sucks because in time, Father Time hits. When you lose your quickness, now you're out of it. You only have a short window of a chance.
oh yeah, dude, and that's why moving on to the next fight, that's why Canelo is still king, dude. Yes, he's up in age. He's I think 34 or something like that.
He's a powerhouse, though.
But man, dude, you guys saw the fight. I hope you saw the fight. But like chasing Skull, I think that was his last name. I don't know, but I know he was Cuban. Chasing that guy for 12 fucking rounds, not easy, dude. You need some crazy stamina. Yeah, Canelo is not fast. Yeah, both these guys didn't throw a whole lot of punches, but it was a lot of work. A lot of work, dude. And I give it to the undisputed champion because he did his job, dude. He got hit maybe 2-3 times really hard, but you know his jaw ain't gonna fucking break.
I mean, no, there's champions like Mike Tyson who goes out and he'll fight you. There's champions like Floyd Mayweather who will go out and defend until you can beat him. And then there's champions like Canelo who will do a little bit of both. You know, like he'll chase you down, but once he catches you, yeah, he'll be tired, but he'll stand his ground and he'll box you. So that may be a good technique in the long run. Run around, get him tired, and then get ready to go. But still, you gotta fight Canelo.
Oh yeah, 100%, dude. And Canelo, he's a hard hitting motherfucker, dude. Like you don't even know, man, the power that guy has in his fucking fist. Like he was connecting really solid in the body of his opponent. Didn't fully tire him out because he was still running, but that's the thing. I mean, his opponent had a way longer reach, which he used to his advantage. You could tell because like every single time Canelo tried to get inside and
Boom.
really
Give him a little
go
jab.
into town, he was not necessarily dodging, but he was getting out the way. I don't know. It was not the best of fights, but it was a good boxing match.
It's hard as a little guy. I'm not like a professional boxer, but you know, being a little guy, get into a fight, like you got to get into that breadbasket, and then you got to kind of like be a magnet. You can't get out of that. You got to stay in there because yeah, when you're a long fighter, you need that length. You can't do anything like this. So it's just man, the strategy of a champion, you know, because you got to change your strategy based on your opponent every time.
Oh yeah, dude. And I think out of all the matches this weekend, the best one was definitely on Sunday, dude.
Oh, hands
Japanese
down,
sensation
The
Naoya.
the monster.
He showed why he's a monster and why he reigns supreme in his weight class. And he's only gonna keep on going higher in weight class. I don't think we're ever gonna see him fight Gervonta Davis, but if it could happen, it'll be amazing. And
If I was
I don't know.
if I was Tank Davis, I wouldn't want that fight. I mean, that dude, this guy is in his prime. The monster is scary. He took a lick and keep on ticking, man. He actually dominated after that. He evolved mid match to avoid that hit ever again. That's a true champion as well.
yeah, just like Garcia, he got dropped, I believe, in the second round, but he recovered, dude. He recovered.
Unlike Garcia,
Yeah, he recovered and he applied the pressure, bro. Like this other kid, I mean, the first 5 rounds looked like he could really turn it around, but
he ran out of gas.
he slept, dude. He slept on it. His corner
Ran
wasn't
out of
really giving
gas.
him the right advice, and it just didn't work out in his favor, dude. He didn't have the best of quote unquote Mexican styles, in my opinion. I feel like if he would have really gone forth and really competed against the champion, he would have done a little bit more body shots and not just try to land a crazy left hook or right hook, whatever he was trying to do. But he was just going off of desperation, dude. His timing was off, and
He was
the
losing stamina. Yeah, he was
the-
running out of gas.
the kid just he wasn't fully there, dude. I mean, great rival, great match, probably the best match the whole entire weekend.
I mean, like the announcer said, I think that was a win-win for both fighters. You know, because I mean, it's hard to beat this Japanese phenomenon, and then this dude, or Korean, Asian, whatever, I don't know.
He's
But-
Japanese, yeah.
But then this dude came in, you know, fought as hard as he could, lost, but I think he looks impressive. You know, he gained a few fans, gained my respect. You know,
Oh,
I didn't know
absolutely.
much about him, no offense, you know, but dang.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. I think he gained everybody's respect. It's sad that he just wasn't able to like bring it all the way home and dethrone the champ. But champs are champs for a goddamn reason.
Yeah, I mean that dude's stamina was something special. Canelo has some amazing stamina too, and I just think Ryan Garcia could use a better corner. That's just my opinion, my takeaway from the 3 amazing nights of boxing. If you guys are not a boxing fan, you should get in tune. It's getting better. You know, I know there's a lot of stigmata of boxing for a few years. It's looking exciting and fun now, and definitely, dude. Is there any boxing coming up?
Oh yeah, you know it, man. Championship boxing coming to San Diego this Mother Day's
Ayy.
weekend here at Sports Arena. I'm just gonna call it Sports Arena because I forget what the fuck they call it. They've already renamed it like 5
Yeah,
times.
you know where it is, the Midway District.
That's right, and it's gonna be sick. We got 2 big contenders. We got the Mexican champ versus the Filipino #1 contender. It's gonna be fireworks, bro.
Ooh, will there be fireworks? No.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm expecting a knockout.
Okay. Will it be televised?
I believe so. Yes, I think it's brought to everybody by Top Rank. So wherever Top Rank televises their shows, whether it's Fox, I don't know the contract.
I'm a pirate. I'll find it. Speaking about Mother's Day, happy Mother's Day this weekend to all the mothers out there and all the mother lovers. You know what I mean? Happy Mother's Day. It's a beautiful, beautiful weekend. Great weekend for San Diego sports. We do have some local Padre baseball. We do have some SDFC, right?
I don't think the Padres are
No.
local. They're actually in
In it.
Colorado. So,
Whatever, son.
but I know what you meant. Yeah, they're
Dang,
always
dude.
home.
So
They're
we're
always
not
home.
we're not in Cinco de Mayo and we're not at Mother's Day. And are we gonna be at Father's Day at home?
We'll see. Double check the schedule.
They're doing us. They're doing us. But yeah, so we took a few licks as Padres. We are officially in second place.
I hope so, dude. I mean, the
West.
Giants kept winning while we were losing.
Look it
so
up. Look it up.
I'll check out the
Oh
stats right
my
now.
gosh. Are we in third place? Oh my.
But I hope
goodness.
not, dude. But
Also, we got some big news at the end of the show. Please watch. If not, definitely follow this little short. It's going to be a huge giveaway in the next few weeks here on SD Podcast. So definitely stay tuned.
yeah, so you are correct. We are still in second place in the National League West, mostly because the Giants have one more loss compared to us, the Padres. So, yeah, that's the news.
I like it. So another and back to fighting news. Shout out Killer Miller. Juliana Miller won her UFC not debut but her UFC return this Saturday, and it was glorious. I can't wait to see what's next for you, your next opponent. You're a killer, and I'm always rooting for you. We are here in San Diego always. And this coming up Saturday is WWE Backlash. No, not here in San Diego, but it is John Cena's farewell tour against Randy Orton. One of the longest rivalries in WWE is going to finally come to an end at Backlash this Saturday. I'm excited. I doubt John Cena is going to lose, but it's going to be a fun match nonetheless. I love Randy Orton, the legend killer.
Is it for a title?
Yeah, John Cena is the world heavyweight title right now, a champion right now. There's no
Okay.
way he's going to lose on his farewell tour. I don't think, but you never know. It's just gonna be fun seeing him fight Randy Orton. If you guys are wrestling nerds like myself, look back at some of those matches. They had an I Quit match, and it was great. It was earlier in both their careers, and
I remember that shit,
Dude.
It was awesome.
yeah, they've had a lot of battles together. So this is it's almost like goosebumps as a fan. Like gives you chills. Like we get to see it one more time. So
Yeah, looking forward to it. Looking forward to Backlash and looking forward to November. I know it's a way ahead, but coming to San Diego. That's right.
What's coming to San Diego?
Is this Survivor Series?
Oh, WWE Survivor Series, November 27th, I believe, or 29th, whatever. It's going to be at Petco Park. It's going to be exciting. Oh, I can't wait, man. Jeez. I almost want to, like, hang out with Brett from the Padres. He could watch that for free. You know what I mean? Shout
Yeah.
out Brett.
Yeah, definitely trying to score some tickets. Hopefully, we could win them from the radio or something. Because right
Because
now,
you ain't going to win them from us. I'll tell you.
yeah, dude, they're pretty pricey. I think they start like at 300.
I heard
500.
500. Yeah, I've seen the 500 ones.
Yeah, so good luck to everybody. It's gonna be a showdown, dude. You know damn well Rey Mysterio and Dom Mysterio are gonna be here in town. And shout out to my boy Denlock because he's got something special planned for right around that time of year.
Ooh, I'm excited. Definitely include me in that. I want to know what's going on. So, what? In 2 weeks, I get to bring a guest. There'll be another special guest, right?
Yeah, we got a couple of
Ooh.
things in the works. As Smoke mentioned, some more guests. Probably not as many guests in this show, but at least once a month, try to get somebody else's point of view and pick what they think.
I was
on
thinking of bringing
local
a
sports.
Dodger fan, maybe, or
That'd
we'll
be
see,
great.
maybe, or a card collector. You never know. You never know who I'm gonna bring. But no, there's also gonna be some big news the next few weeks coming up with this podcast. No upgrades really, except we have another giveaway. Won't talk about the details yet, but it's gonna be a good one, is it not?
It's gonna be great, dude. And you know what? I mean, cat's out the bag, so might as well start running the clip. So for everybody out there on the SD Podcast and Kicker Labs, Instagram and YouTube, make sure to tune in because we are raffling away Padres tickets for May 26th.
Ticket.
That's right, you heard that right. May 26th. What is it? Memorial Day?
Memorial Day weekend.
That's right. So Memorial Day Monday, you can get yourself some tickets to go watch the Padres, cheer them on, and enjoy a long weekend, man. So again, we're giving away tickets for Memorial Day weekend. It's gonna be a raffle style as we usually like to do it here at the SD Podcast. Multiple ways to enter. All you have to do is share and tag to enter, or comment to enter, and we will be revealing who the winner is in about 2 weeks. So you got time to share the clip. You got time to comment on the clip. And as I said, multiple entries. So good luck to everybody for the tickets on Memorial Day weekend. It's gonna be great.
Oh my gosh, Padre tickets. What other podcast does that? Well, who doesn't matter because we do it. All right, we're giving away Padre tickets. Cats out the bag. Special guest in 2 weeks. Mother's Day this weekend. Oh man, I'm excited. So I do have a question. I don't know if you guys have the answer for it. Let me see if you have the answer. So when you tag up during a play that's caught, when you tag your base and you run to the other base, does that count as a steal on your record? Does that count as a steal?
Okay. So if it's a fly ball,
Fly ball that's caught, you are on first base. You tag your base and you run to second. Does that count as a steal?
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay. See whatever. Sorry, Gwen. See whatever you guys say. I also have another one. So, when a ball gets thrown, it's a pass ball gets thrown by the catcher, and you advance to another base. Does that count as a steal?
No, that's more of an error on the catcher.
So that's not a steal, but the catch from the outfield and you tag it is a steal.
Yeah, because it's more of a playable ball compared to it slipping away from the catcher.
Okay. We'll have the answer later on in the show. Definitely.
Sick.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned, everybody. But for now, we're gonna jump in to a little bit of a different sports spectrum. We already talked baseball a little bit, talked hockey, talked NBA, talked some boxing. Now we gotta walk in and talk a little bit of MLS and soccer. That's right, San Diego FC with a comeback win here at home. It was great, man. Much needed because they had a 3-game losing streak. So great for the boys, great for the squad. Hopefully they got back into the rhythm.
5-0, right?
I believe so, dude. They put some whooping
yeah.
on a Texas team. I forget who the hell they were, but man, poor guys. Hopefully they're doing better. And also, San Diego Wave with a win. And you know it only gets better, man. Honestly, the weekend for San Diego was great. Whether it was soccer, whether it was baseball, it was just nice, man. And to all my boxing fans, of course, who doesn't like to see a whole bunch of boxing, especially on a 3-day span over the weekend?
Oh, that was fun, dude. That was super fun. Definitely enjoyed it. Enjoyed the UFC, Killer Miller. Man, it's been a beautiful sports year, honestly.
Oh yeah, man, and it's just starting to get good, man. We still got all of July, we got August, and of course we got June, man. With the Dodgers coming to town, you know it's gonna get crazy out here.
Oh yeah, in September, right before playoff baseball, we have football is going to start. So there's a whole nother sport that we can enjoy even more, and it might be damn near hockey or soccer playoffs at that point too, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, now that you mentioned a little bit of soccer playoffs, we were talking about the CONCACAF for a while. Now we have the finals finally starting to happen. It's going to be Vancouver versus Team Cruz Azul. And it's going to be good, man. They're barely going to start their tiers in the next couple of days. But finally, we're going to get to see the upcoming champion from CONCACAF, which personally, I think it's going to I think it's going to end up being a tie, and they're going to have to go to shootouts.
Really?
That's my opinion, bro, because both teams are solid. Some of my homies are saying Cruz Azul. I mean, they're fanboys, so I get it. I would root for my team hella hard, just like I do with the Padres every single day.
Oh, yeah.
But Vancouver's also pretty goddamn tough, dude. I mean, they took out Miami, which, I mean, that's where Messi plays. So, and Vancouver has history, dude. They're a great team. So, it's really hard to really decide who's gonna end up coming up top. But yeah, I don't know. I'm really thinking it's gonna end up being a tie, and they're gonna go to shootouts.
Well, I hope they do. I mean, soccer's so fun, and it's equally as fun when it's a blowout, but it's so much more fun when it's so close. You know?
Yeah, dude, I like the 2-2 games. Those are always the best.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Because the 1-0, it's intense, but I feel like it's more technical because you're either defending the ball or you're trying to be aggressive to try to score, but I don't know. But the 2-2 games is like there's action on both sides I don't know. I'm
Like,
looking forward to
good
seeing
defense,
the
good
CONCACAF.
offense, good passing. The ball's moving. Yeah, it's fun. So yeah, so that playoff is coming soon, or when is it?
Yeah, I think it starts in the next couple of days. You know what? I'm just gonna check it out real quick. But what I know is
Oh,
that
also it's been 7 minutes. What is the final to Golden State versus Timberwolves?
the Timberwolves. Oh, that's right. No, well that was the third quarter. It wasn't the fourth quarter just
Oh,
yet.
is it Hurricanes and Capitals? Which ones are we talking about? Oh no, we were talking about the Oilers and the Golden Knights.
Well, that was for hockey, which was in the first period. No, but we were also talking about Golden State
We were
and who the hell they played?
Minnesota Timberwolves.
Yeah, it is the Minnesota Timberwolves. All right, hold on, but just to recap real quick. So
Concave
Cruz,
playoffs
Cruz
are
Azul. Hold on, stupid ass schedule. Doesn't show, but it's happening soon. That's all I know.
hey TBD.
TBD. All right, but let me double check on the Warriors. Cause
Hey Warriors.
all right, so now is fourth quarter. Warriors are still down, 75-92.
How many minutes left?
A little under 8 minutes, man. So they're definitely hurting without Curry. So I don't really see them coming back with such short amount of time left in the clock.
Oof. Okay. What about the Oilers and the Golden Knights right now? You said
Okay.
the Knights were up 1-0 last time we updated.
Okay, let's see. It's still 1-0 on the end of the first period. So, it's still got two more periods to go. So we'll see how that goes.
Hey, there's sports on. It's a beautiful day. Those are playoff sports too. We're talking about, ladies and gentlemen. So it's a beautiful day. It's gonna be a beautiful week. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Weekend. Say hi to your mother if you got one. And if you're still here, you already know. I'm super excited. Locally here, we are local in North County. What's really awesome is the Strawberry Festival is coming soon. That's a big event here. I don't know if the Kicker Labs or any of the affiliates are going to be, sponsoring or performing at one of those stages, but I'm sure they will be. And it's gonna be a great day.
When is the Strawberry Festival, dude? I've been thinking about that shit for like the last 2 weeks.
Dude, I think it's 2 weeks away. I think it's Memorial Weekend.
What, already?
I think so, brother.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
I think so. I think it's Memorial Weekend. Don't quote me on that because I ain't said shit. But no, yeah, it's gonna be a great show. Great time. I love the Strawberry Festival. I know that the Vista Village Pub, unofficial sponsor, actually is gonna have some local Carlsbad strawberry blonde ale on tap.
Oh, that sounds dank.
It is good. I think they're gonna serve it with a little slice of strawberry.
Ooh, kind of like a Blue Moon.
Yeah.
That sounds fire.
Yeah, dude. So everybody's getting into it. So man, it's pretty dope. And I was just at the draft this last weekend. Wings of Fire, always hitting. Loved it. Oh yeah, it was a great time.
All right. Well, hold on. I want to go into the draft real quick, but all right. So just to recap on the CONCACAF, so it is happening soon, but Ticketmaster is telling me that it starts June 1st. I don't know.
Oh,
if
we
that's
got
right or
a
not.
few months. We got a few months.
Yeah. Well, I mean, both these teams, they're still in their leagues. They still got to play their own games. So this is just the championship for the, to get the belt. But on the draft, man. Okay. So I want to go in on this, dude, because I don't know if you guys have had the same thoughts that I had. Probably not, but at least when it comes to wings, I want to know what you guys think, bro, because I hear a lot of people saying the draft's got the best wings, rookies got the best wings, or even best pizza I've heard a few times, or Mike's Barbecue and Escondido's got the best wings. What do you guys think? Who's got the best wings out here in North County? Because I've even heard Churchill's, dude, and San Marcos got the best wings, but I don't know. I don't know.
I say hands down, twice fried from the draft, Wings of Fire, best wings in North County.
I'm not gonna lie, I second that, dude. I fucking love the wings at the draft, dude.
They are so fire, dude. That's by far my favorite wings in North County. And I'm a wingman, bro. I love to wing it. I've tried not all of them, not even half the ones he's mentioned. So I do want to go try Mike's and the barbecue spot and the one in Fallbrook. But dude, as far as I'm concerned, draft twice fried, whatever sauce you want, money. And they also do twice baked, or you can also get your wings baked there, which is really cool about the draft.
Yeah, you can have them baked. I think they do grill on the boneless, because I've had them grilled a few times. They're pretty dank. I don't know if you remember 1910. They just closed down not too long ago, but they were one of the few remaining places that used to have a Wing Wednesday, and their wings are also pretty damn fire. Just but no longer an establishment here in the city of Oceanside, which unfortunate, but business is business.
Actually, there's one I'll throw in there. A little curveball, a little boomerang. Pizza on Tap. They got some pretty good wings. And they have actually they have a signature sauce too. If Oscar's there, man, tell him that the kick it. I tell him Smoke Dog and Vic sent you, and yeah, I'll probably hook you up. But no, yeah, he has a special sauce.
Dude, you know what? Thank you for bringing that up, dude. I forgot about Pizza on Tap. Pizza on Tap is off of Emerald in between Oceanside and Vista.
Hell yeah.
But you're right, dude. Those wings, that special secret sauce that they got, money, dude.
Pizza
money.
on Tap, pot, baby.
Yeah, I mean it's not your typical buffalo. Don't get me wrong. It's got
like
a little
sweet heat. It's like a sweet heat.
Yeah. It's got like a ranchera sauce feel.
Dude,
yeah. But it's fucking dang, dude.
It hits.
Yeah, definitely pull up to Pizza on Tap, and if not, I mean the draft is not too far away. It's probably like an extra 5-minute drive, but either way, check both those spots out.
Man, they got me wanting some fucking wings all of a sudden. Rookies is right across the street. Damn it.
I fucks with Rookies, dude. But Rookies, I keep on hearing that the dry rub compared to the wet sauce. So
The dry rub's better.
At least in Rookies, that's what I hear.
Okay.
I'm more of a sauce guy.
I like sauce. I mean, some of those lemon pepper, that dry lemon pepper sometimes hits, but I'm a sauce guy too. I want my wings fucking crispy and saucy.
Yep. Need that shit wet.
God damn, I'm hungry right now. We need a wing sponsor ASAP. I'll tell you
dude, yeah, gotta love the draft, man. Pull up to the draft, watch the Padres, watch all the sports that you want, and from time to time you might even get a chance to see some UFC. So definitely make sure to pull up to the Draft Sports Bar here in the city of Oceanside Boulevard and College Boulevard.
The draft, baby.
All right, so shit, I think we cruised through a lot of shit, man.
Yeah. Okay. So the answer to the question, so when you catch a pop fly in the outfield and you tag a base in advance, does that count as a steal? No, it does not count as a steal. And then, so if there's a pass ball by the pitcher and you advance a base, does that count as a steal? No, that does not count as a steal. So you're correct. You're 1 out of 2 on that one. Hopefully you guys, hopefully you guys are 2 out of 2, 1 out of 2. I just try to ask questions that I don't fully know the answers to as well. So I educated myself when I looked this one up. And I'm going to keep trying, So if you have any questions or want to stump us, feel free. Hey, drop it in the DMs, leave them in the comments. Let us know.
Yeah, make sure to keep on tuning in and following the SD Podcast. And, of course, follow the Kicker Labs. Oh, I'll point it somewhere. There you go. Shit, the other way. There you go. Kicker Labs on all major platforms. Because doing some cool ass stuff out here, man. It's hard to be independent. All my artists know. All my businesses know. It's not easy, man. It's hard work. And even though you guys see us out here in the internet for free, there's still a lot of things that go behind it. So big shout out to Kicker Labs. Shout out to the Kicker Labs crew. And shout out to you guys for tuning in week in and week out here to the SD Podcast on all major platforms.
Shout out to Laboratory, man. Shout out to you guys. And yeah, no, it's just fun. We do this, as fans, 2 fans, 4 fans. But if you look up the Laboratory, man, they got a lot of things cooking. They do a lot of events over here in North County. So definitely, man, stay tuned and, subscribe and get those updates. Because they got, you guys are busy on, 3-4 times a week over here, right?
Yeah, just about almost every goddamn day, dude. Got shows coming up. Don't necessarily like to plug them in too much in this podcast just because, the kick it, that's what they do mostly. But, since we're here, might as well, dude. We were talking about restaurants and spots. This upcoming Friday, actually tomorrow, in the city of Vista at a Guadalupe Brewery, man, there's going to be an event hosted by our boy Osai Lens, Run 760.
Osai.
It's going to be tight. Make sure you pull up, start your weekend off right. And next Friday, the 16th of May, we got Dave East pulling up to Booze Brothers. If you guys don't know who Dave East, make sure you check him out because he's a major New York star, man. Definitely somebody huge in the hip-hop scene. He's also been casted in the Wu-Tang Clan show. So definitely pull up to Booze Brothers and catch yourself the Dave East show because a lot of talent pulling up pretty soon into North County.
Hell yeah, man. You already know. Plus, you got the ST podcast every Thursday. Faithful and committed, just like the Friar Faithful. We stand as one when there's 2 outs left and we're winning and Bobby fastballs up. So I'm excited. We took a loss. We fought a hard fight against the Yankees. Game 2 was unexcusable, but a loss is a loss. Don't sweat. These Rockies, they better get ready because I can smell. Is that miso soup? I could smell you Darvish coming soon, and I think I smell. I can see a zone. I can see the Crone zone coming. So you guys better be careful because when the Padres are in full strength, even at 80%, we're better than your team. So
Hands
be
down.
ready.
Yeah, dude. As you mentioned, dude, it's rumored that Jake Cronenworth is going to make an appearance for the Rocky series. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. And Yu Darvish is out starting pitching simulation in the next couple of days. So we're definitely gonna end up seeing both of those guys back in the squad this month, May. And I'm all for it, dude. If the Padres are playing the way they're playing as they are, as you said, Smoke, just at about 80%. Now imagine when we get those two pieces. Now imagine once we even get Waldron. And if, luck is in our favor and we could get Musgrove, whew, what are we doing? Ridiculous. Nothing but filth out here.
So was it you saying that you don't think that Otani's ever going to pitch again?
Well, I think he'll pitch again. I think he'll end up pitching probably sometime in September. But you don't need him as a pitcher anymore, dude. You got plenty of pitching in that Dodgers rotation. Are they all hurt? Yeah. But do you want to get Otani hurt? Probably not.
I mean, yeah, he's a dude. He's your speed. He's your strength. He honestly, he's your heart of the team at this moment. Because Mookie is nice. Freeman's dope, but Otani, he still looks hungry. Mookie looks comfortable. Not to be rude, there's nothing wrong with that. Freddie kind of looks like he's on the back end of his career. Nothing wrong with that. But Otani, as a heart, he looks hungry. And kind of like us, but not like us, because Manny's hungry. Darvish is hungry. The youngsters, Toddy's hungry. Merrill's hungry. Just how exciting it is to be a Padre fan and just the West in general. I root the best for my opponents because I want to beat the best to be the best. So I wish them much success, and I can't wait to see any of them. I have bad news for the Rockies. You better start stocking up on brooms over there in Colorado because the Padre fans are coming to town and gonna buy them all. We're gonna sweep your asses. That's what we're gonna do.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm really really aiming for a sweep. Imagine, dude. You already swept the Pirates. You go to Denver. You sweep them. That's 6 games. Plus you got 1 in New York. That's 7 games out of 9 on a road trip. Are you guys gonna be mad at that? Because I sure as hell am not gonna be mad at that, dude.
Hell no.
I mean, yeah, I'm upset that they fucking lost in New York, 2 close games, and I still kind of blame Morejon for fucking that shit up and just opening up the floodgates for that 10th run inning. But that's baseball, dude. Flush it.
I'm not blaming the fog, but not everybody's on, and I don't think you should have gave him that long of a leash. I'm like, hey, take him out. After those 3 batters that he's obligated to face, take his ass out. You know what I mean? Don't have him get out of this. It's not his day. Sometimes when Yuki, gets thrown in there, I'm like, fuck, here we go. This is gonna be a tough one, because sometimes it's not their day. And as a coach, you got to see that. But also as a fan of them, you kind of want to see him get out of it. But also, like, you have one job, coach. If the next time we see this team is literally going to be in the World Series, you should have done the right thing the first time.
Yeah, so keep adjusting, keep learning, and keep taking it one game at a time, one series at a time, and move on, bro. Whatever happened the last couple of days sucks, but flush it, dude. On to the next one. And honestly, as you said, Smoke, I got bad news for the Rockies because – yeah, they've had our number, but we proved it here at home. Now let's prove it at their home. These Padres, they ain't playing around, bro. We didn't have Merrill at the time. Merrill's back. And you know damn well he's going to end up cracking 2 home runs in that series.
And we ain't fond of taking losses lightly, I tell you what.
Yes, sir. So these boys better watch out, man, because the Padres are going to go into town. And shit, I hear it's going to be great weather out in Denver. So watch out.
Those balls like to fly. I mean, Diaz is looking phenomenal. I've always had Bogarts back, even when he was in the slump, looking good. I know Manny's hungry. He's due for something. Toddy's definitely due for something. Merrill's back. We have long balls all across the board, not to mention Gavin Sheets or, goodness gracious, Jason Hayward. Oh, Lord. Our lineup is stacked, full of veterans, full of skill. I'd be scared if I was Colorado.
Oh yeah, dude. I feel, and this is gonna sound crazy right now, but I'm just gonna throw it out there. I know Merrill's gonna get a home run. Toddy's gonna get a home run. Machado's gonna get close, but Bogarts is gonna get a second home run. Sheets is gonna get a home run.
Diaz?
Diaz is gonna end up getting a home
I
run
think
too,
he's
dude.
due, dog.
Crony's gonna get a home run.
Crony's coming back. You're saying for Rado.
Hayward is gonna get close, just like Manny.
Arias might hit for the almost cycle.
Shit, yeah, yeah. I think Arias is gonna be close to the cycle, but he's not gonna get that home run.
I mean, I don't think he'll get the triple. I think he'll get a home run over a triple in Colorado.
You think so?
Well, you still got to run. You get out of breath when you run up there. But if the ball soars, I think he's more liable to hit a home run than a triple is what I'm saying.
Okay. But either way, man, these boys are gonna go out to Colorado and they're gonna put in work, and I can feel it, man. They're gonna whoop some ass.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight.
Shout out to the beast, Mike Tyson.
Hey, Mike Tyson sung that? I didn't know that.
No, it's not. It's not his song, but it was like his entry song when he was a boxer.
Oh, that's scary. That was a song? I would be terrified. That would haunt my dreams.
Oh yeah, dude, fucking Iron Mike.
Just bite my ear already.
And well, we talked about the Rockies. Now let's move over to the next homestand versus the Angels. I feel like it's gonna be great, man. If they end up sweeping, they'll probably end up getting a win on Monday, and they're gonna go on a nice little 4-win streak, dude.
I mean, so we're playing Colorado in Colorado, then we're playing the Angels in Anaheim.
No, we're playing them here in San Diego.
The Angels.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we like I said, we really haven't had much success on American League teams, so this could be the good turnaround. I really don't know the record like him. They really weren't impressive in the beginning of the season, so I don't know much about the Angels. Like I said, don't hate them. They're cool fans when they come to town. Hope they enjoy Petco Park. Try that lobster roll. But I hope we can just bounce back and break this little stigmata that these American League teams have on us, because they're starting to beat us. Detroit kicked our ass.
Houston,
the Yankees got 2 out of 3. We got
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay got 2 out of 3. We got to stop
3.
Tampa Bay swept us.
Yeah.
See, we got to stop this. What I do like that we're not scared of the National League. Obviously, we're not. We just got to figure out these American leaguers, because I don't know what's going on, dude. But
it's weird, dude.
It's starting to get us.
Honestly, if the Padres happen to lose 2 out of 3 against the Angels, then I'm completely with you, dude. There's something about the American League that the Padres just can't get over. So I know it's not gonna happen. I know they're gonna get 2 out of 3, but in the case that it does happen, it's something to look into.
Yep. Speaking about looking into, man, look into the wings that we're talking about. Shout out POT, Pizza on Tap. Shout out the Giraffe. Shout out Rookies. Anything else you want to give a shout out real quick?
Yeah, big shout out to the boy out there, Mr. Baby Boy 760, man. He's always reposting our stuff, so big shout out to the homie, man, because that's pretty cool of you.
And also shout out Humble Photography. More times than not, you always leave a comment and show love, so appreciate you with that. And definitely stay tuned. We have a big giveaway. We're giving away tickets in the next few weeks, so follow, like, subscribe, share. Be a part of it.
That's right. And again, these tickets are for Memorial Day weekend, May 26th, Monday, May 26th. Make sure that you follow the instructions. Just share to enter, tag in Kick It Labs, or just comment on the clip. And there you go. 2 entries right there. Your name's going to be in the raffle, and we'll see who wins. 2 weeks' time, we'll be doing the raffle here live. So you guys got time, man. And we're probably going to sweeten out the pot. So make sure you tune into the next episode and see what's going to happen.
Hey, well, happy Mother's Day. Let's go Padres. And, yeah, dude, we'll see you next Thursday. Oh.
That's right. So go Padres. Get 2 sweeps. And definitely gonna be here next Thursday talking about it. We appreciate everybody tuning in, everybody who comments, and everybody who is just a die-hard San Diego sports fans, just like Smoke and I, because it's nice to talk sports, dude. Even if it's just one day out of the week where we just come here and lay it all out, talk a little shit, drink a little beer.
Raise a little hell. It's just fun.
Hey, man, that's the American dream right there. Well, don't let anybody tell you that you got to be asleep to keep on dreaming on. Hey, go make your fucking dreams a reality, my boy. Until then, we got to get up out of here. We will see you next week. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe on all major platforms at Kicker Labs, and keep on following the SD Podcast. We'll see you next week. LFGSD, baby.
Oof.